Do you like comic books?
Love comic books.
How about comic book TV shows?
Especially comic book TV shows.
And not from the big two. Hey.
Ooh.
Yeah, Image. Image.
Oh, I think I know what we're talking about.
Walking Dead. We're going to do another top favorite list here. We're going to do a top 5 favorite characters from The Walking Dead. Now, I don't know what you're doing, but I'm going to tell you right now, mine are pretty obvious. I'm going to be combining both comic book and TV show.
Because a lot of people don't realize some of those characters on the show were created just for the show.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Read the comics, you'll see.
Read it. Yeah, won't get caught up.
What happened to Daryl in the comics? Nothing.
Nothing. He's not there. Okay. Should we go with top 5? So start at 5.
Yes.
Okay. Number 5 for me, King Ezekiel.
Oh.
I like King Ezekiel a
Mark that
lot.
off my list.
Was he at 5? Was
No,
he
he was
5?
on my list.
Well, he's. I mean, he's
Well,
going to be up there.
I did more than 5 in case we had crossovers. I can just mark mine off. And
At the time that he came out, the perfect antithesis to Negan, where Negan was brutal and mean-spirited and just a psycho. King Ezekiel is kind-hearted, charismatic as well, and really cool character all around.
he has a tiger.
He's got a freaking tiger, man.
A badass tiger,
Yeah.
Shiva. And they just brought him in this season on the TV show.
Just in time too.
They haven't delved much into his story.
But which right away where he came from. The talk.
Yeah.
That he had. Who he is, where he came from. Why he talks so kingly. And very, very cool character to have right now in The Walking Dead. And sidebar, I'm really happy with where the season is going right now with the mid-season finale.
The few episodes before that were a little slow, but this one, bam.
So very, very happy with that. Yeah. So, okay, you're 5.
My number 5, I'm going to go with Eugene Porter.
You like Eugene?
I like me some Eugene.
Okay.
Wow. I don't know what it is about him because he's a coward, but then there's times when he steps up. I don't know. It's just and the way he speaks. I just like that he tries to speak all smart, and everybody just tells him, "Hey, what are you trying to say?"
Unsung hero.
I mean, there's times when you hate him, and then there's times when he saves the day. He's kind of hot and cold.
Okay.
And I think that's what I like about him. He's not one of those hard-nosed survivor type guys. He's more of an everyday guy that just kind of got stuck in that situation.
Okay. So my number 4, Rick. Rick's my number 4, man. Why are you making that face for?
Rick Grimes.
Yeah, number 4.
From the comics or from the TV show? One-handed Rick or two-handed Rick? There's another one.
Yeah. One-handed Rick. One-handed Rick. I kind of got a problem right now with what they're doing with Rick as a whole. Really, you don't see that. I like Rick on the TV show. I do. But he's not Rick in the comics. He is
definitely not.
Those are almost 2 different people. They are 2 different people for all intents and purposes. Yeah. The leadership skills just aren't there, I don't think, for Rick on the TV show.
No, he's not displaying them anyway.
No. And he's really taken a back seat to so many other characters right now on the TV show. And this is a guy that really the show was based around. Really, it was his family, him, his son. They're trying to survive, and he's kind of really an afterthought right now. I'm being very brutal, but that's just how I feel.
I have to agree with you. The other characters right now are a lot more interesting.
Yeah.
I want to see what Michonne's up to.
Yeah.
She's going to try to come and kill Negan.
Yeah.
Carl's trying to kill Negan.
Coral, yeah.
Jesus is going to try to kill Negan.
Yeah, Jesus, yeah, that's another one.
And that's my number 4.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice segue.
Paul, Jesus.
He was my number 3, so we're going to skip that.
Monroe in the comics, Rovia on the TV show. Yeah, Jesus.
Jesus is my number 3, so he's your 4.
Yeah, 4.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay.
They haven't really said much in the TV show, but in the comic, he's openly gay.
Yeah.
Him and the doctor on Hilltop have a thing going.
They got quite the thing.
He is quite a good-looking guy.
Will we see more of that, any of that, with the TV show?
Because you really haven't seen Jesus a lot at Hilltop.
No, and I'm hoping because he really is important.
And he's very tactical in the comic. Everything he does is strategic.
Yeah, and I'm hoping that you do see more of that on the TV show. It's the same problem that I have with Rick and Jesus, that just it needs to be displayed a little bit more on the TV show. So that was my number 3. If you want to go ahead and do your 3 now.
Oh, that was your 3?
Do your 3. Bring it. Who do you got?
Dr. Edwin Jenner.
Wow! Oh, as we get down to the nitty gritty,
very pivotal character that does not get
like
his due.
Up there, but you're going, as far as the series is concerned, you're like a little bit. Yeah, where are you in the series? You're.
Well, I'm caught up.
Yeah, but in the comic though.
Where does he show?
Yeah.
Wow, I don't know. I think it's like season 3. I think for the TV show. I don't know in the comics.
Okay.
Very important, pivotal character. He's because before this they had no idea what was causing the zombieism.
Yes, absolutely.
For people who don't know, who haven't read or watched the show, he's the CDC doctor they run across in Atlanta. His wife became a zombie. She was like patient 0 or something, and he was testing different things to try to cure zombieism, and he just kind of loses all hope at the end and was going to commit suicide, and he was trying to take the guys with him, but he had a change of heart, let the survivors go. Yeah. But the last thing he tells Rick as he's walking out, everybody's infected. No matter how you die,
you're going to come back. Yeah. And he had a very lasting impression with me because the day is going to come when Walking Dead ends. The day is going to come when the series is going to be done. When it's going to be done, it's going to be over with. Who knows when it's going to happen? Only the writers know. And when that does happen, how are they going to end it? Ever since when they met up with your number 2, I always thought to myself, there's got to be a way. There's got to be a cure. There's got to be somebody still working on this. If he was doing it, so he had to have been in contact with somebody, because as scientists normally do, when they come across a breakthrough, they have to share their work. Did he email it to somebody? Did he share it with somebody? Did somebody take his research?
Well, does CDC self-destruct?
Right, I know, Troy, but you know how comics and movies are. Did somebody else get that work? It just leads you with a bigger question.
Maybe the hard drive is still
was it emailed to somebody across the globe? That's what I'm curious about. I'm thinking big picture here.
Well, another thing I've always wondered, Walking Dead doesn't really touch on it. Is the zombie outbreak limited to the U.S.? Is it happening overseas?
Right.
Is it? Right. Well, Fear the Walking Dead, we know what happened in California.
Absolutely,
too.
yeah.
But we don't know about like the UK. They're an island. Australia's an island.
Canada, nothing ever happens in Canada.
Why would zombies go to Canada?
Right, it's too damn cold.
They're looking for brains.
Too damn cold. Oh, sorry. That's you guys apologizing to us. But all right, that's a big question that I've had, and it's plagued me, so to speak, for quite some time.
That was my 3.
That was your 3, and now that was
your 3.
Yeah, 3 was Jesus, and then you did 2, right?
No, I think it was my 3.
Oh, so okay, I need to do 2.
Because your 5 was Ezekiel.
Mm-hmm.
My 5 was Eugene.
Mm-hmm.
And then my 4 was Paul, Jesus, Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
And then 3 was the doctor.
Oh, okay.
So it's your 3.
My 3. Okay. We will go with, and I knew people are going to hate me for this. Again, I'm thinking big picture. Here. Carl. Thinking.
He's not in my top 5, but I can see why you would pick him.
Hate me.
He's just.
And I'm thinking bigger picture here, because this kid has been raised and he's been brought up during the entire apocalypse. See, everybody else had a life. They had a life before this all happened, okay?
Yeah.
Coral has been brought up in this. This is going to make him one hardened, one badass individual when he becomes a kid. Yeah, he's an annoying little turd right now, but who wasn't when they were a kid?
Negan's taking a shine to him.
He's been taking a shine to him, and that's
under the wing.
Right, and that is going to be very important. It has been very important as far as the comic books and TV series is concerned. When Negan, spoiler alert, when Negan is taken captive by Rick, Carl secretly goes to visit him. He secretly goes down and has these little chit-chats with Negan. So he, again, like you said, he's had a very, very lasting effect on the young man. So should be interesting to see the relationship.
Spoiler alert. Negan doesn't win.
It should be
He's still alive in the comics.
Yes, he is.
Part of the Whisperer Wars.
Spoiler.
Another spoiler.
Escaped his cell. And, sorry about that. No, we're not.
Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, he's just been brought up through this whole thing, man. He knows nothing else now at this point. He knows nothing else but survival at this point.
The kid, on the TV show anyway, performed a C-section on his own mother.
Yeah.
With a freaking hunting knife. That's pretty bad. I don't remember if he did that in the comic or not. I don't think so, because I don't think his mom died until the governor
The governor showed him,
the jail, prison. Anyway.
Yeah, all right.
That was your 3?
Yeah.
So we need my number 2? Oh, it's going to be tough. I'm going to go with the Greens. I'm going to lump them all together, the Green family.
The whole group.
Yeah, Herschel, Maggie, and Beth.
Okay. Herschel was my dude, man.
He was the dad of the whole thing.
Yeah. So
it's hard to separate those 3 characters. In earlier seasons, anyway.
I'm okay with that, with you bumping him up or bunching him up, because it was so painful to see him go too. So painful.
Oh, and the way he went.
The way, that zombie that they should have just killed off, and
But the way Beth went. That was,
even more. Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
If we're playing catch up right now, I'm trying to just not. Yeah. We're spoiling, not spoiling.
And then Maggie. I mean,
Maggie.
You saw her at the beginning, the season premiere. The father of her soon-to-be-born kid.
Done.
Is a little greasy spot in the dirt now.
Done. Dunskies.
But, spoiler in the comic, you're caught up on the comics, right?
Yeah.
So you know she's running Hilltop pretty much. So if they follow suit, she turns out to be a pretty badass.
Yeah.
Hilltop.
Yeah, you're thinking bigger picture here too.
Yeah.
All right. So you're doing the Greens.
Yeah, the Greens.
All right. My number 2, Daryl.
Daryl. We like Daryl from the comics or from the TV show?
Only one.
He's not in the comics, guys.
Only one. Daryl really was a character that I did not like first season.
In the early seasons, yeah, he was kind of
like it. He was a bigot. He was a racist, only out for himself, and the dude just really.
He's come around.
Yeah, and you want to talk about a role that just catapults you.
Because he'd done other big movies before.
Yeah, Boondock Saints. Yeah,
he was in one of the Blades.
The actor's name.
Daryl Dixon. It's Norman Reedus.
Norman Reedus. Yeah, Norman Reedus. You want to talk about a role that just catapulted you? That's it, man. But you got 2 roles really that put you into cult favorites. You got Boondock Saints and you got Walking Dead. You're done.
With Boondock Saints, all the guys are liking him. With Walking Dead,
all the chicks.
90% of the women in the world are just crazy about that.
From what I understand, Norman Reedus makes a killing when he does conventions.
6 figures.
Yeah, he makes up to $250
guaranteed money. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just to get him to look at the contract, and he's
unbelievable. You should get him.
Maybe in a couple years.
You should get him.
A couple years they'll pass.
Yeah, that dude makes a killing. Come conventions, and he deserves every single bit of it, because but here's the thing, I'm not one of those diehard fans where people say, if Daryl dies we riot. Daryl dies we riot. I would have loved it had Negan killed him. Would have loved it. People would have lost their minds if Negan killed Daryl in the books. I think that he's going to go the distance. He's going to go the distance with Rick. Come the series finale, if and when that ever happens.
They are pretty tight on the show.
Yeah.
So I could see that.
Yeah.
So we have my number.
When the day happens. Yeah, you're at number.
My number 1. Or
you're
my number 1. I kind of.
I know it's going to be the same one.
I kind of got a toss up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm leaning heavy towards Carol. But I like Bob Stuckey too.
That's your one? Is Bob?
No, I think I'm leaning more toward Carol.
Carol's got through so much. Yeah, all of them really, but Carol.
Yeah, I got to go with Carol over Bob.
Okay.
Carol is just. She single-handedly saved him from Terminus.
Yeah.
After they kicked her out of the group. Then she came back and saved their ass.
Man, okay.
She took out a whole truckload of saviors when she was in this past season when she tried to, or season 7 when she tried to take off. Carol's cookies, yeah.
Yeah. I'm thinking. Oh, I'm thinking of. We may have to this out, but and Carol's relationship with King Ezekiel
In the comics?
in the comics. Am I thinking of the right? Am I thinking of the?
No,
right?
she had. I can't remember how deep it went, but I know they had something there.
Yeah.
Well, even on the show, he came and visited her after she took off from the kingdom.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Okay, on the show, I really did like. She had a really big character shift when she met up with King Ezekiel, and really she established herself as her own woman.
She's had a couple of shifts on that show. She started out as a little housewife.
Yeah.
Was it Dale she was married to?
Mm-hmm.
And then she turned into a survivor, and now she's she was a straight up killer, and now she's kind of gone almost full circle where she doesn't want to do it anymore.
Yeah, and her meeting with King Ezekiel really changed a lot.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay.
That was my one.
My one. Negan. Negan is my one. What's that look for? That guy, when he
Rick
shows
should
up,
have killed him
when he had the chance.
Yes. He's going to come back to bite him in the ass.
Yes, he is. Look, let me tell you something. You want to talk about sociopath, psycho, but somebody that'll turn around and have feelings, somebody that is charismatic. I have never seen a character such as Negan in the comics, ever. I've never seen somebody with his attitude, somebody that can be so likable, yet so evil.
The likable villain.
Evil and hateful, yet something back here, you like him. You like him. Again, the relationship that he has with Coral. The
relationship with Lucille.
Yes, Lucille, how he in the comic, how he puts the zombie crap on it.
Yeah.
It's more deadlier than ever, and just his mouth, his foul mouth. The dude just does not give a crap, dude. But then you delve into his character, him being the PE coach, the PE teacher, and then
he wasn't a nice guy then either.
He wasn't a nice guy then either. Yeah, how he would treat the students, and then his loyalty to his men. But when he wants something, you're out. His harem of women, his wives, and just wait till you get to that. Yeah, wait till you get to that. But the dude, never seen anything like him. Never read anything like him before in comics. And I love the guy, and I love to hate him. And where it's going right now, I want to see that showdown with him and Rick, dude.
Every good story needs a good villain. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, if there's no bad, then you know what good is.
Right, and people thought that with the governor. This dude makes the governor look like an altar boy, especially with what's coming up. Especially with what's coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he makes him look like Father Stone.
Mm-hmm. Father Stone. I'm surprised. I feel bad that we didn't pick him. That we didn't.
The character. I love Seth Gilliam.
Yeah.
As a person.
Mm-hmm.
That character, I cannot get behind him.
Yeah. Well, we've had Seth Gilliam with Las Cruces Comic Con. That's so funny.
Great guy.
Great guy. Great character.
Yeah.
I feel bad now that we didn't.
It's a great character. I just don't like the character.
Yeah. There you go.
I'm rooting for him to get shot.
So, okay, we really spent some time on this one. So, your favorite Walking Dead characters, did we miss any? I know that you really went in depth with yours.
Bob Stuckey's my honorable mention.
And
tainted meat.
Tainted. Jeez. Did we miss anybody? Who is your favorite Walking Dead character? Of course, you can let us know in the comments section. You can always follow us, stalk, comment, and argue with us on our YouTube page, Facebook, El Paso Herald Post, Stitch,
iTunes.
Jeez. So that'll do it for another edition of Talk Nerdy to Me with our favorite Walking Dead characters. And sorry if we spoiled a few things for you.
No, sorry. You should have been keeping up.
Should have been reading and watching at the same time. All right, that'll do it for us. I'm Jack Lutz.
Troy Segner.
Another edition of Talk Nerdy to Me. We're done. Good night.
Sleep tight.
Let me do it. Oh, I was way off.
High and outside.